but they demonstrated that they don't want to live with us. This is our country, this is our place, we have nowhere to go, it's them that they must go and leave us in peace. And those, because we are not at war with anyone, but those that want to live with us, those that want to stay with us, those that want to work here, the process is simple. Get yourself a fingerprint, get yourself your face being identified, get yourself to get the necessary documents, you will stay here. If you don't have your fingerprint, you don't have your face, leave us in peace.
We knew and suspected that it would be somebody from around here for some reason. So that is one that we are conveying to you as families. That person, we know he is a Zimbabwean. And this is a fact that we're conveying to you so that you begin to close the chapter post-funeral and so on. And information helps as you go through this process so that you know that we have you know everything about what we have done and the results thereof. So that number one, one person has been arrested out of around 5 people that are alleged to have been involved in the murders, those gruesome murders that were done there. Now number two, there are 2 other people who have been called in for questioning, and they're being questioned as we speak. Police are following all the information, and it has led them to those 2 other people who at this point in time are being questioned in relation to this particular incident. And police are intensifying their search and their hunt, and they are not going to spend any moment until they get satisfied that they've rounded off all the culprits. But it is important also to point out that police told us that they also discovered a firearm, which was a firearm in possession of the suspect that has already been arrested. In other words, he was in possession of a firearm. That firearm is being tested in the forensic lab so that we can determine beyond any doubt whether or not it is the very firearm or one of the firearms that was used in the murders.
Amandla! Amandla! Guys, I'm Teresa, I'm from the Patriotic Alliance. I am glad to be part of this. We at Patriotic Alliance believe that illegal foreigners should go. They must home. They must go home where they belong. We need our hospitals back. We need our schools back. We need our country back. We need them to go home. Abahambe! Abahambe!
Kamangethelo phambi kwenu unobhala we-Defence South Africa into esiyizelela ilodwa igama lilodwa izwe elethu eSouth Africa asingaxoxi sixoxe ngezwe lethu uma kuwukuthi thina senza ilutho thina sesikhulile will be failing iy'ngane zethu uma sihamba lana abantwana bethu, what are they going to inherit? The fact ukuthi sebekwazi ukuthi benze ama-video atrendayo athi abayindawo sithi phansi ngabaphansi niyabesaba yini na?
To support i-struggle sokuthi abantu bokhamba asibafuni. Kuyiqiniso ukuthi lento sesiyibukele phansi, okanye kuyiqiniso ukuthi thina community yase South Africa sesambe sahamba kwabukeka ngathi siyabasaba labantu and sebeyazenzela. Now it's the time ukuthi thina njengama South Africans sivuke silwele izwe lethu. And njengamanje bengifisa njengoba usisi Jessica ethe uma ngabe abantu abavote ngengqondo, bangavoti ngokuthi nje bayavota. And kulesi sikhathi uhulumeni uyasidayisa. Singama South Africans imisebenzi asinayo. And uhulumeni wethu usibribe ngo-270, I mean ngo-370.
Sometime last year, we went to Soweto following the incident of a young child who had been grabbed by somebody who calls himself a male and raped the child and then murdered the child. That murder was so gruesome and we were so affected. I'm not saying that other murders would be less gruesome. And it turned out that that was an illegal immigrant from Zimbabwe after he got apprehended. We attended the court case and these facts came out. Now, this Soshanguve incident, once more, the person who has been or is called a suspect, who has been arrested, is an illegal immigrant from Zimbabwe. And it's possible that the other suspects who may have been with him, and he was carrying an illegal firearm. He was arrested with an illegal firearm. So it's an illegal immigrant. He is carrying an illegal firearm and a firearm that may have been used in the murder of those now 6 people. Now, it is clear beyond any doubt if you pick up other incidents that illegal immigrants are a contributory factor in criminality in South Africa. They are contributing to crime. And I'm talking about illegal immigrants. And we are extremely worried about this. That is why initiatives like those that took place in Devon, a march against illegal immigrants, calling on government to tighten up, and not verbally this time, by action. It needed to be supported. It needed to be commended because those citizens were taking a stand and making a bold call to government to get to action. And we agree with them. That's why I supported them.